Hi, this is Sal Tuzzolino, host and ringmaster of the Sports Circus, the big top of sports talk radio. Did you hear this?
And then I did, Super Bowl as a player, assistant coach, and 2 as a head coach. And working for Al Davis, I should be in the Hall of Fame just working for Al Davis.
Right. Clown around with us and stream the show online at thesportcircus.com. Join me and special guest 3-time national champion and 4-time Rose Bowl champion coach John Robinson this Saturday morning from 8 to 9 here on NBC Sports 920, The Game. Good afternoon and welcome to the Sports Circus here, WCOBM, fabulous Las Vegas. Today's show is brought to you by Legal Shield, providing legal protection whenever you need it. You never know what's around the corner. Give them a call at 213-245-1305 and have peace of mind for less than the cost of a cup of coffee a day. That's Legal Shield, 213-245-1305. Call them today. Hurry up. So, this is the Friday edition of the Sports Circus. The Saturday edition can be found on NBC Sports 920 The Game here in the Las Vegas Valley, or you can stream the show live at thesportcircus.com. And you can see I have a special guest with me today, and we want to give him the proper introduction. This is our special guest. His name is Billy. Billy with the big hands. So, introducing from the red, white, and blue corner, standing 6'4", weighing 290 pounds, hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada, WBC champion, Bronco Billy Ride. All right. I've always wanted to do that. I don't know how it sounded over there, but hopefully it was good enough. So, Billy, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Vegas. Well, I was born in Arizona. I've had I started fighting in 1986. I had my first pro fight here in Las Vegas in 1986 at the Sahara Hotel. I'm a dad, got lots of kids, lots of grandkids, and I'm still fighting. I'm still knocking people out. I got 19 knockouts in a row on my comeback.
Oh, and by the way, Billy is 52 against 4 losses, the last 19 by knockout, and obviously has a little bit of hardware.
A little bit of hardware.
Tell us about these 20-pound belts. I mean, this is crazy. I've never picked up a belt like this in my life, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty exciting. Yeah. It's green. Unfortunately, it might be a little hard to see here,
right.
but this is pretty cool. Tell us about these.
Well, I started fighting. I had my first comeback. I would have been in 2010, and then in 2011, I won my first WBC belt, and that was the FICA box belt. And I just kept on fighting the WBC. Very loyal. I'm a loyal fighter. And then in WBC, they're a great organization. Mm-hmm. They do a lot for not just boxing, but also for the community. WBC Cares program. They have a huge outreach program for cancer. I mean, cancer kids, you name it. Right. They support it, And so, Mauricio Suleiman, who's the president of the WBC, is a great guy as well, And so to be a WBC champion is prestigious. It's not like, it's not these alphabet belts.
Right.
Nothing against those because I respect all organizations. I'm just saying the WBC, like Mayweather's a WBC champion. Mike Tyson was a WBC champion. Right. World champions. Okay, I'm a regional champion, so it's a little different, but they're WBC world champions. And down to Holyfield, you could just name all the champions.
Right. I always remember there's the WBC, there was the WBA, and the IBF.
Right. Those are the 3, and now the WBO. So those 4 kind of those are the 4 like strong, most recognized belts.
Correct.
WBA and WBC being probably the 2 top recognized belts.
Right.
And so to be a WBC champion is a lot of fun. To be a part of an organization that great is terrific. And but having been a fighter, I had my first real fight in '86. I have been a fighter for 31 years coming up. Okay, as a professional, plus an amateur. I've been fighting for 35 years. And
show everybody the size of these incredible hands. There's the camera. Put it right there.
Yeah, they're just.
Imagine getting hit with that.
Yeah, that's what they're made for. Like some people have hands for writing on paper, and some people have hands for what these are used for.
For hitting people.
For hitting, for giving them a 1-2. And
I've seen the footage on this guy, and I've seen people drop like flies.
Yeah,
check them out on YouTube. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
One hit, boom, there they go. It's like they just got dropped out of a window.
Well, I love punching the body. It's a lost art. Body punching.
I saw the one where you hit the guy right over here on this side. Yeah, boom.
It was over, yeah.
And he fell literally like he was dropped out of a window.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
It's amazing to be able to punch somebody in the body. I don't mean this sadistically. I'm not a mean person. But it's my profession.
Well, that's
I'm
what
a
you
fighter.
do, right.
So, okay. So in the ring, It's amazing to be able to hit a man, and they make that little noise, and then down they go.
It's like in Rocky, the body,
Hey,
right?
get up now, Mick. Yeah. Go to the body.
Right.
Rock. Yeah, so yeah, it's like that, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's great stuff.
Yeah.
So you're still fighting.
Yes.
And your last fight was it about a year ago?
Yeah, last January. And I've took some time off. It was some organization of my company. I have a little company here in Vegas. And so we reorganized that, moved the little hot rod shop we have. We build hot rods. And so we moved the little hot rod shop. And so it's taking some time with the kids. I homeschool my kids. So that takes a little time. And so we just took some time out to kind of reorganize and restructure my personal life.
Right. Well, homeschooling the kid, that's a great idea. I mean, for the last 17 years, I've been a recruiter, a college recruiter, and I'll tell you what, for Duke University, who beat the crap out of, boom, Chapel Hillbillies yesterday. Yes.
Go Duke.
Yes, go Duke. So, no, I know what it feels like to talk to kids that are really prepared at the next level, and then those that come out of a particular school district that are not ready.
Right.
And it's tragic because here in this valley, we have more money than they know what to do with for the schools. The problem is it's all misallocated.
Right.
So you're doing the right thing by homeschooling the kids, no question.
Yeah. If I would recommend if parents have the ability, make a few sacrifices in your schedule and budget to make room for homeschooling your children. It's amazing. I mean, it does take up your time and it consumes. But once you get used to it, we've been doing it a couple of years now, And once you get used to it, it's like easy. A lot of stuff is online. You go online, you get books. Right. So you do book work and online work, and then you can teach your kids cursive writing.
Right, which they don't teach
teach
anymore.
in school. You can
That's
teach your
ridiculous.
kids like literal history, not social studies history, but literal history.
Right.
Foreign language things they don't teach in elementary to kids. This stuff they learn in middle school and on. But I mean, I've got little kids too. I got ones that graduate college, but I have my young ones that are in school, and I want them to know how to write their name in cursive when they sign a check.
Right. That's the one thing that always drives me crazy. You don't learn how to write cursive. When it comes to writing a check, well, we have a debit card for that. At some point, you have to sign your name.
You got to sign it somewhere.
Right. You can't just print your name.
Buy a house, buy a car. You just print your name everywhere. I'm not knocking anybody because I don't like to criticize anyone.
No, those are the facts, though.
And it is the facts. We're talking about facts, and those are the facts.
Yeah.
So my little ones are 7 and 9, and they're amazing. These kids are amazing. I have to give the credit to them.
I believe I've met them.
Yes, you have met them.
Yes. Very good kids.
Yeah, my 7-year-old is as big as him. But
most people are.
No, I'm just kidding.
This guy, he's already throwing jabs at me, and I'm sitting here. Here, now go ahead. Now you can hit. Yeah, exactly. I don't feel it. It's like wearing a bulletproof vest.
But so the schools. I mean, the school district here in Nevada, Clark County. I mean, it's a good school district, but there could be a different structure. There could be a different process.
Right.
That would just be simpler. But
well, what wrecks everything are the magnet schools.
Right.
And I go to the high school baseball, football, basketball games, etc., and I talk to the athletic directors.
Right.
And they all have the same problem. Well, we can't get this kid or that kid recruited from that school because why? Other schools, such as Bishop Gorman, are allowed to recruit around the country,
right.
Which is completely unfair athletically and academically because all those monies pour into the system.
Right.
And what about the local schools? If you live in a particular area, you should be confined to go to that school, and the tax dollars should go to fuel that instead of these magnet schools.
Right.
That's a bunch of BS. I have a real problem with that.
Yeah.
Just like one and done athletes have a real problem with that, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. I have some strong opinions.
Yeah, so do I, and this is the forum.
Yeah, right.
Why not? I mean,
right.
that's exactly why we're here.
Right.
We are the #1 sports show on this network, and on NBC Sports on Saturday, we have the most unique and #1 show here in the Valley as well. And our signal stretches all the way beyond to Barstow. It goes all the way past Lake Havasu,
nice.
All the way up beyond Cedar City, and halfway to Phoenix.
Nice.
And that's before our first simulcast that's coming up to cover LA and Phoenix as well.
That's going to be amazing. Amazing. What a great job. Congratulations. I mean, wow.
Congratulate me when it's over.
Well, no, but the success, the success speaks for itself. Hard work pays off, and you've done it.
Yeah,
so.
We're having fun with it.
Yeah.
We bring people like you in here,
right.
And on the Saturday show, the guest list is great. The Saturday show is geared towards the student athletes and pairing them with people that have done it in the real world,
right.
that have this kind of thing, or World Series rings, but more importantly, they're good citizens,
right.
and they're doing the right thing for the community, driving those kids to pursue greatness. Maybe if they're stuck in the hood, stuck in a particular neighborhood, they can't get out.
Right.
What we want to do is help them at least get the opportunity to get looks and get to that next level, pursue their dreams.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Athletics is the best way to do that.
It really is.
Yeah, academics and athletics, 100%.
It keeps them out of trouble.
Yes.
I know I was that kid. My mother, she's certainly ruled by the iron fist right there. There's the iron fist. Right. He's got two of them. But anyway, yeah, that's exactly how we are raised, and we'll pick that up in just a couple of minutes on the other side here on the Sports Circus, WCOBM.